of a good drink, aren't you? Weinlesefest must be right up your alley. Kaya?
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind was elsewhere. What was your question?
Ugh, never mind. Nothing that important.
Okay.
Hi there, Master D-Luke.
Oh, I was just wondering who'd be coming all the way out here during the Weinlesefest. So, it's you two. And you, too.
Brr, so cold. Almost enough to make me feel unwelcome here, Master
Well, you
D-Luke.
are unwelcome there, Kaya.
Don't forget that this is my home, too. I'm fairly certain that taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom, common to all the cultures of Teyvat.
Please get to the point.
Yeah.
The point is one that you've already raised yourself. The Weinlesefest. To celebrate this long-awaited festival, the Acting Grand Master has been coordinating with both the Church and the Adventurers Guild to host a series of events. Unfortunately, given the financial situation of the Knights of Favonius, well, I'm sure you can imagine.
And the Knights of Favonius's woes have what, exactly, to do with me?
Hey, no need to be so cruel. Even I'm not going to take that. Everyone's just doing the best they can for Mondstadt. Now, I can't remember the last time I tasted Dawn Winery's Weinlesefest special. And I'm sure the Mondstadt populace would echo this sentiment. Are you going to deny others the opportunity to drink to their heart's content just because you don't like to drink yourself?
Check it out. Kaya's not so subtly asking for freebies. He's actually doing it.
What a guy.
Anyway, speaking of the Knights, everyone dearly hopes that you'll rejoin our ranks again one day. Then we'll be one big happy family again.
Kaya.
If we were able to
You just
enjoy the
ruined it.
sterling reputation of Master D-Luke, I'm sure
Just
people would be
ruined
queuing
it.
for our charity booth all the way to Falcon Coast.
You just ruined it.
Give that silver tongue of yours a rest. You might need it to maintain public order at the festival. Duly noted on the financial issues you raised. I'll have Elzer follow up with Hertha in more detail. And I just so happen to have a batch of wine that I can offer as a token of appreciation to everyone that has been working so hard for the festival. Shall I address it to you personally?
That would be an absurd request, even for me. The words, with compliments from the Dawn Winery, ought never be preceded by, to the cavalry captain. Is that not the unwritten rule?
You're better informed than I thought. In that case, I will leave this with Adelind and keep everything anonymous.
I really can't thank you enough.
Oh my god,
Master
Kaya.
D-Luke is so generous. That's all Paimon needs to get that warm, fuzzy feeling. Which is just as well since you won't be allowed to drink a drop.
Huh.
It's fine. You
Are
like
you two
grapefruit
here
sandwich.
regarding the Weinlesefest too?
We need a barrel. And we need a barrel.
Poor Razor. He grew up so fast, and he's still looking for his father. Master D-Luke, we really ought to lend him a hand.
Oh my
How
god.
come Klee said he's looking for his mom, but Kaya says he's looking for his dad? It might make more sense to them, but it's gonna get confusing for everyone else.
It's okay. I understand. We have a spare barrel in the winery. It's a little old, but it's been specially treated for durability. You could leave it next to a flaming flower all day and there wouldn't be a scratch. I think that one should satisfy your needs.
Sounds great! We'll take it! When can we come fetch it?
No need. I'll have someone deliver it to the festival market. Just collect it from the Angel's Share stand.
Aw, you always make things so nice and easy for us, Master D-Luke. Thanks a lot. Razor will really appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. Helping each other is what friends do.
Wonderful. Always eager to help, and never forgets to return a favor. That's the Master D-Luke I know.
Oh, it's nearly dinner time. Would you care to stay for a meal?
How time flies. I'll be on my way then.
How did you put it? Ah, yes. Taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom, common to all the cultures of Teyvat. Now that even Master Diluc has made an offer, are you quite sure you won't stay for a meal after coming all this way, Master Kaya?
I couldn't possibly, Adeland. I wouldn't want to trouble you.
Oh, don't say that. How often do I get a chance to indulge my dear Master Kaya, Tea for the cavalry captain when you visit in an official capacity doesn't count. I only get to spoil you if you let me cook for you.
You really
Well
can't
then,
say no
what
to her.
happened to your swagger? Lost for words?
Diluc, you...
Surely you wouldn't dream of disappointing Adeland.
Yep. The more the merrier.
All right, then. I'll take you up on the offer. Adeland, one more set of cutlery, please, if you'd be so kind.
Paimon's so full. Adelin's cooking is amazing. Everything looked and tasted so beautiful.
Thank you for your hospitality. I enjoyed it as well.
Glad you liked it. You're welcome to join again anytime.
Oh yeah.
Then I
I'm
may
not
have
so
to tag
sure
along
about-
on the traveler's adventures more often in the future.
Ugh, Kaya's back to his usual ways.
All right, now that our task is complete and our bellies are full, it's time for me to get back to work.
Yep. Me too.
Take care, Master Kaya. Have a safe trip back.
We should
Again,
get
I'm not
going
really
as
sure
well.
that I like
Lisa's
eating the
taking care of
cannibals,
Razor, but the
food,
Weinlesefest
but-
can't do without
yeah.
us. See you next time, Master Diluc.
Yeah.
Indeed. Goodbye.
Bye, Batman. Dark Knight.
Family, huh? Don't mind me. You should probably head back and get some rest. I'm not the most familiar with Razor, but you can contact me if you ever need help.
Thank you. Thank you,
It's been a
Adlin.
long time since I saw Masters Diluc and Kaya sharing a meal together. The atmosphere was... was not something that a maid of my lowly stature should be commenting on.
No.
Thank you so much for visiting. I hope to see you again soon.
Bye. Come by again. Maybe we'll drag Kaya with us.
Paimon wonders how Razor's class has been going.
Sucrose, wait! Honorary Knight, Paimon, please stop her.
Sucrose?
Whoa, you scared Paimon. What's gotten the two of you so worked up?
What's going on?
Sucrose and I agreed to present the wine ingredient to you together. But when she heard that Razor will be showing up, she insisted that she won't spend a moment longer here than she has to.
I'm not good at dealing with strangers. Anyway, as long as the ingredient gets into the right hands,
Oh,
that's all that matters.
you're so cute, Sucrose.
Oh, that won't do. We worked on this together, and we should present it together. I can't
agree.
take credit for what you did.
It's
I
not
agree.
about the credit.
Wait, so does this mean the Knights of Favonius' ingredient is a product of bioalchemy?
Yes, it's a quadruple sweetness sunsetia.
Interesting.
Quadruple sweetness? But aren't regular ones sweet enough as it is?
Are you complaining about
Why
that?
is Senseria?
Okay, let me give you the full story. I love
do.
the scent of wine, and after reading up on the art of winemaking, I have grasped some of the key principles. In short, whatever ingredients you use, it's essential to include something sweet. In an attempt to select the most suitable ingredient, I gathered samples of all the sweet plants and fruits I could find in the Mondstadt area. Then, I tried them all in turn and took detailed notes. I also factored in the differences between the same ingredient grown in different locations. For
Wow.
instance, sweet flowers from Springvale
Noelle.
are a little sweeter than those at Cape Oath.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work.
Uh-huh.
was no problem at all. Just my duty as a maid of Favonius. The chance to source the Defender's will on behalf of the Knights of Favonius is a huge honor for me.
Noelle, your eyes are sparkling. But Paimon thinks it could be because of Lisa's brainwashing.
Oh my god. Paimon. Shush. Shush.
Anyway, I was worried that my evaluation would be too subjective if only I were involved. Thankfully, I ran into Sucrose the other day on her way out of the lab.
Oh no!
What is it, Sucrose?
I just remembered why I left the lab that day. I was supposed to go and fetch some lab equipment we imported recently.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That look on your face seems to say you forgot all about it and have been in the lab this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault, really. I'll go and see Marjorie about the equipment shortly. Carry on, Noelle.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Sucrose is a true professional when it comes to this kind of research. I showed her my list, and she made some extremely valuable suggestions.
Please, you don't need to go out of your way to compliment me. Noelle filled me in on the background of the whole situation. I was moved to see how seriously she took this task, even though she'd never even met Razor before. However, none of the potential ingredients she had identified were perfect candidates, in my opinion. What we needed was a fruit high in sugar and easily fermentable. After a final look at Noelle's list, I picked the Sensetia sample from near Cider Lake as a basis, with a view to improving it. Using bioalchemical techniques, we were able to amplify the sweetness, then conduct a few tests to compare the results against the benchmarks.
Watching Sucrose work on an experiment when she's in the zone blew me away. Such focus and determination.
I already said don't compliment me. Anyway, the result of our research is the Epsilon Series Tetrasweet Sensetia, Variation 63. And it's finally ready. The sweetness has been verified through rigorous testing, and the size and color are both optimal too. Noelle shortened the name to Quadruple Sweetness Sensetia. Unfortunately, it can't be produced on a very large scale under the current conditions, but as long as we have enough for Razor.
This is more than sufficient.
Traveler, there's something else I'd like to share with you.
Oh.
Growing up, I was lucky. I was never the best at dealing with other people, but my parents never placed any expectations on me. They never said to me, "You need to be more sociable," or anything like that. They just said I should do what I enjoy. So, I'm well aware that I'm one of the lucky ones. I haven't lived Razor's life, and I can't pretend to imagine what it must have been like. So, I don't know how much it will mean coming from me, but I
It'll mean a
truly hope he
lot.
can find happiness
It will mean a lot.
and spend his life doing what he loves.
Oh, Sucrose.
Lisa.
Sorry,
Oh, not
I
Razor.
am late again. Teacher forgot about the time. Kept talking and talking.
That's all right. We were just chatting. Whoa, deja vu. Paimon said the exact same thing 2 days ago. Wait a sec. Where did Sucrose go?
He dipped.
She disappeared the moment he opened the door. Hello, I'm Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Hi.
Here's our ingredient for you. Oh, but I can't take full credit for it. I had help from an alchemist, but right now, she,
She's a little busy with work.
Right, yes. It's a shame she couldn't be here to present it to you in person.
Smells like potion, nectar, and animal crystal fly, right?
Wow. Nothing gets past your nose, does it?
This Sensetia is sweeter than ones I have smelled before. Klee said alchemy is amazing. It can make things better.
That's right. I hope that this sweet fruit will help you brew the sweetest wine.
Also, Klee's alchemist friend had a message to pass on. Spend your life doing what you love.
Thank you all. When she has time, I want to thank her also.
We'll take you
Leave
by
that
her
to
place.
me. I'll figure out a way to persuade her to not work so hard all the time so that I can introduce you to each other.
Okay, I will
That
wait.
nervous laugh.
All right, now that we have all the ingredients, we can finally start making the wine. For that, we'll need a barrel, which, if Paimon remembers correctly, is waiting for us at the Angel Share stand. Bye, Noelle. We're gonna head off now.
Yep.
Good luck with everything.
I see you later.
next time.
Queen Diona.
Honorary Knight Razor over here! Look who it is!
Hi. We got some stuff to give you, Diona.
It's Diona! Paimon was sure we'd run into you at the Cat's Tail stand sometime, but so far, we haven't seen you all festival.
Ooh, traitors.
Eh?
What?
We have stuff to help with it.
I'm so mad!
I swear we were doing those things.
He told me the whole story. So, this bright idea was a brainchild of you two? How could you? Razor is Daddy's friend, and he was a good influence, right up until you got him interested in wine.
Oh. Explain.
Razor, you better promise me that you won't turn into one of those old booze hounds that drinks themselves silly, slumps over the bar, and bursts
Can we
into
explain?
tears.
I don't understand.
Sounds like there's been some cross wires here.
Diona.
Clee, what
Please.
exactly did you say to Diona?
I told her that Razor's looking for his mommy with the Honorary Knight's help, and you both seemed really sad and said you needed some wine, so maybe Diona could help.
Oh, Clee.
But before I finished, Diona said, Clee, say no more. I'm getting involved in this if it's the last thing I do. And then we came here.
Oh, God. Clee. I know you're trying to help, honey.
Okay, Paimon doesn't even know where to start. Diona, it sounds like Clee left out a few important details in the story. Let us set the record straight.
Please listen.
So you're saying Razor wants to make the same wine that his mother and father once made? So he can learn more about them?
Yes.
You better not be making this up to try to pull
we're
a
not.
wool over my eyes.
You're not. Absolutely not.
Sorry, Diona. It was all Clee's fault for not explaining it properly.
I can't help that
So,
Diona didn't want to listen
Are
to
you
more.
still mad? Or can you help Razor make the wine? I caught a bunch of fish for us to eat. And you can pet Dodoko too if you want.
I wasn't that
Really?
angry.
You called us
I
traitors.
was just trying to help. I understand. I just don't want Razor being led astray, that's all. That's why I may have raised my voice a little bit just now.
Just a little bit.
Well, since
calling
none of
us all
you plan on
traitors.
drinking it, then I suppose I can help you just this once despite my reservations.
Thank you, Diona.
But I need you to know that I'm a mixer, not a brewer. So I'm used to working with the finished product. If you really
Okay.
want me to start with a bunch of raw ingredients, that's fine. But I can't make any promises about how it'll turn out.
Okay.
Diona is the
Yay, thank you, Diona. Don't worry, Diona, you got this. We believe in you.
Bunch of flatterers. Now watch this.
Yay.
All done! That was quick!
Yay.
Now we just need to find a place to store it. We wait for a windier day. Does that mean we need to put it somewhere exposed
Yes.
to the wind?
Maybe
Hey.
windrise?
Venti.
Very windy.
Venti.
Yep, if you say the word windy, that's the first place on every Mondstatter's mind.
Cool! I want to come too.
Of
I have
course.
to keep an eye on my foolish father, so I will be
Aw.
joining you.
Hey, we got some potion to help your father.
Come and play again some other time.
I will, I promise.
Aw. We give Diana some of that potion to help. I know she really needs some help with her alcoholic father, so. No, not right now. Okay. Okay.
General goods at affordable prices.
Welcome to the Weinlesefest.
Seriously yelling at us and calling us traitors. We just need actually a venti and I think it'll be fine. But, alright. Venti! See? I knew it! There he is.
What a curious coincidence meeting you
Not a
here.
coincidence at all.
Tongue Bard, what are you doing here?
We all know it's not a coincidence.
Well, I awoke to the most magnificent aroma in the air. After following the sweet scent of fresh fruit to its source, this is where I ended up.
Yeah, the fruit are super fresh and super duper sweet. I can smell it as well.
Okay. There's another reason, isn't there?
Yes. Oh, I remembered something important. Something that you have to do before sealing the barrel and burying it in the ground.
What? We missed something?
Razor, do you still remember the scent of that half bottle of Thousand Wind wine? I believe there was a hint of bitterness in there.
Yes, there was.
And with very good reason, too. The source? This.
What?
Dandelion seeds?
Oh, yeah.
You're familiar with dandelion wine, right? Well, the people of Mondstadt believe that the wind can bring back the soul and also preserve memories.
I thought we already had that in there.
Dandelion seeds are like living gemstones, formed from the first wisps of wind in the year. People add them to the mix at the last second as a way of capturing the wind in the very moment that the barrel is sealed. The memory of that moment is then stored in the wine for all time. So, Thousand Wind wine is the original dandelion wine.
Ah.
That's so cool! So now our story will be made into wine too.
As for why it always has a different scent, well, that's because people have the freedom to include whatever ingredients they want.
What is it, Razor? What you thinking about?
In Mother and Father's wine, I can smell dandelion seeds, but I don't know what else. In my wine, there is a lot of friendship. I still don't understand my mother and father, but I still have you and everyone else. Everyone has done so much for me.
We'll always be here for you
Farka,
too, Razor.
Teacher, Clee, Bennett, Uncle Brown Cat, Cold Lady, grown up with fake smile, Gray Tough Girl, person that smells like Animo Crystal Fly, Uncle Brown Cat's daughter, Green Bard, Paimon, and Traveler. I remember everyone. Making wine is hard work.
Oh, it's adorable.
Making this wine needed everyone working together.
It's
Hard
family,
work
not
with
just friends.
Not so hard after all. I'm so happy.
I'm glad you're happy. It makes us happy to see you happy.
Thank you. Friends are also Lupical. Whether I'm human or I'm wolf, it doesn't matter. From now on, all of us are together. When I grow up, we will come back here, and we will open this wine together.
What a magnificent monologue. Even as a bard, I don't feel like there's anything else to add. All that remains now is to bury the barrel and wait for the fruit to ferment.
We're finally done! Paimon feels like a celebration is in order. If Paimon remembers correctly, tomorrow should be Wind Coming Day, right? Wow! The animal god is coming home!
That reminds me. I haven't memorized the song for the toasting ceremony yet. I'd better get back. Friends, I shall see you all tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep tonight. Wait for the whisper of the gentle breeze to rouse you tomorrow morning. Then come and enjoy a performance by the greatest bard to ever grace the streets of Mondstadt.
Can we at least get to see your outfit? I want to see the outfit. I want to see the outfit. Wait a minute. Hey.
Razor, you were so cool back there.
Cool.
Hey.
But inside, I feel warm.
That's not what she meant.
No, not like that. When you think something's awesome, you can say it's cool or sweet.
Oh. But I think Klee is sweet.
Oh, I love this event. I just love how cute they all are. I just love it. I love it.
Wow. So many people have shown up to welcome the Animal Archon.
Hi.
Why is everyone crowded around the Angel Share stand?
Tradition holds that the finest wine of the Weinlesefest only goes on sale after the Animo Archon has tasted it at the toasting ceremony. Everyone's waiting in line for the big moment.
Yeah, I see.
So welcoming the Animal Archon back is just a means to an end for them, huh? What about you, Lisa? Are you here for Razor?
Yes, I was feeling a little concerned about him, but I just spoke with him, and he tells me that the winemaking went very smoothly.
Yes, it did.
Such a relief. A glass of the festival's finest will go down smoothly now, too.
Wow, you too, huh?
Of course.
Razor and the others are over there. You should go say hi.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, Benny.
Whoa, what's with all these bottles? Selling your own homebrew now?
Seems like it.
These are for Razor, from us.
Mommy said that everyone's welcoming the Animal God today, and we need to give him some wine. If the Animal God likes the wine, he'll turn into the wind and bless everyone.
Oh,
we want
jeez.
the Animal God to be happy, so he helps Razor. Oh, honorary knight! Look what Albedo let me borrow.
This bottle is from my dad. Luckily, I managed not to break it on the way here. It's just for show, though. I have to give it back to them afterwards.
Mommy said that the Animal God can drink a lot of wine. She said if he wanted to, he could drink the whole of Cider Lake in one big gulp.
Yeah?
So,
I believe
do
that.
you think we'd have enough between these and the wine raiser's parents left behind?
Ah, Green Bard.
I think so.
Everyone, I am greatly honored to be able to be here today. I have been invited by Acting Grand Master Jean of the Knights of Favonius to perform a piece for everyone. Thousand Wind Wine. It is some of the finest verse I know. I dedicate it to the wind and to everyone here with us today.
I want to see your actual god outfit.
Store them away, then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue, as Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom? And what are the fruits that went into the brew. An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer, turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away as we wait for a windier day. Pray tell, what treasure does this barrel hold? 'Tis wheat's greatest triumph, the true liquid gold. As it flows from the keg, what sound drifts by? Wind chimes in the boundless immemorial sky. We raise up our glasses and voices in song as we wait for the wind to sing along. Where do we turn once the thousand winds take flight? To the tales of the lyre, to the sweet dream of tonight.
Dear friends, let us now open the wines.
To the Animal Archon!
To the Animal Archon.
To the Animal Archon.
There's no wind.
Oh.
Don't feel sad, Klee.
But why didn't he come? If the animal god didn't come home, is it because he doesn't like the wine we brought for him?
Hey, honey, I don't think so.
Of course not. You know, Klee, the wind isn't the only form that the Animal Archon can turn into. He can turn into anything. So today, he must have come back looking like something else. Huh? Really? Maybe he turned into a Jumpy Dumpty.
Yeah, it'd be cute.
Sure, Jumpy Dumpty it is. Hope you're listening, Animal Archon. Racer, did the Animal Archon bring you a blessing?
Yes.
Did he?
I talked a lot with you all, and I learned a lot. Now, I am not afraid. I think that is a blessing.
Don't forget to save me a glass of your wine once it's finished fermenting.
Will I get some too?
Yes. We share together, and we remember together.
Yay! But now I'm getting thirsty.
Well, let's get some
We've all
juice.
done a lot of talking. Let's go get something to drink, shall we?
I heard that the Angel Share is selling a new drink called Fruits of the Festival. Everyone's saying it's delicious.
I want some!
I want some too.
Okay, everyone, let's go.
Seriously, you listening, Venti? There it is.
Klee, listen.
The wind! The animal god is coming! Right!
Take this, crush it, and place it on the fracture. Listen, Missy. Promise me you'll live on.
This is where you must stay. You are our only hope. Forgive me, Kaya.
Good, very good. That's my boy. I will always be proud of you.
Boy, you're getting all emotional in this one.
After all the time we spent on it, the wine still isn't ready. May as well leave it for our son.
Razor. What do you think of that name?
Oh, an adventurer's name. Yes, I like it.
Razor? Razor! Come on!
It was so good. I loved it. It was really, really, really good. I loved it. 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 It was so cute. It's wholesome.
Inside city wall,
Completely wholesome.
grounded be thy woe.
Oh, that's good.
Explosions can hurt people. Gin
Yes,
can
yes.
be dreadful.
We know, Klee.
Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed.
Yes, Klee, we know. I do want to know more about Razor's family. I'm going to be very disappointed if they seriously are not from the desert, but either way, it's still good. He's still cute. But, yeah. Okay, well, that's the end of
Those are
that.
the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.
Good. I hope everybody else loved it just as much as I did. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!
And I was equally surprised to find out that Razor's been on his mind this whole time. Especially given how demanding he is of Jean. He left her to figure out the whole Weinlesefest on her own, and didn't give her a single word of acknowledgement. I'll have to have a stern word with him on Jean's behalf when he returns. I'm much more suited to leisurely days like, I'd love to, cutie. It's funny. I always thought the Grand Master was the one who gave him the name Razor. But it turns out his birth parents chose it all along. Anyway, Razor told me he heard the voices of his parents during the festival. Like stepping on a rock in the sun. Warm, but also heavy. I'm sure he must think of them as both kind and dauntless people. Originally, I only planned on having a glass or two. I thought I deserved a treat after being such a good teacher recently. But that was before I came to appreciate how truly exceptional the festival exclusive vintage was. Before I knew it, I was already rather tipsy. I'm a bad example. Don't be like me, cutie.
So, what do you think of the Weinlesefest? Well, what would you like to know? I can sympathize with the anguish of being away from family. Certainly a tragic situation. But tragedy can also drive personal growth. And perhaps learning how to face it head-on is part of growing up. Part of becoming an adult. Having the support of some good friends will certainly make that journey easier. When I unsealed the wine, it seemed that the words of my late father were sealed inside. I wonder what he would think if he were to see me now. Somehow, I doubt he'd share the same view as he did back then. If you say so. What would you like to know? To the people of Mondstadt, winemaking is a way of working through emotions and remembering our history. We're only able to make such high-quality wines these days thanks to the peace we enjoy. War is a thing of the distant past. Even though you might not see me reveling with the crowds, I am grateful for this. As much as anyone. Say, have you tried our latest product, Fruits of the Festival? If you have any thoughts on how it could be improved, I'm all ears.
Hello again. Sure. Did you have something you wanted to ask me about? Oh, yes, I read his letter. Barbara showed it to me. She'd been so worried about her father, Seamus. She almost burst into tears when she read that the expedition is safe and all of its members are accounted for. My thoughts? You're curious what he means to me as a father figure, is that right? Well, I guess I'm not like other daughters. I can't bring myself to worry about him. He wouldn't be leading that many people if he didn't have the necessary strength and courage for it. He's not the kind of person you need to worry about. So, he's finally come to terms with everything? Sounds like he still has some way to go before he can say he's fully independent. But everyone goes through their own life in their own way. Well done. Sounds like your efforts were all worth it in the end. I thought that if I made it to the Weinlesefest, I'd have the chance to spend a whole day in the tavern. Turns out there's actually more work during a festival than usual. I managed to escape to here, but I still can't completely let my guard down. Who knows when Victoria or Dahlia might show up and drag me off to the sung poetry event. Ugh. The sooner this festival is over, the better.
The wind is gentle. Comfortable, yes. The message in the letter, I want to thank him. I miss him. Lupacol miss him too. Now I am grown up. I want to hear him talk about human father and mother. Their voices, I heard them. Human father and mother were adventurers. Teacher said maybe they didn't survive. I have a wooden box. Inside are treasures from my friends. They are most precious things I own. Inside box from human father and mother is all about me. A long time ago, I thought I was alone, only have Lupacol. Now, I know many people. Everyone helps me. I will help everyone too. Humans, wolves, everyone. I am the bridge between city and outside.
I didn't expect you to come by here. Unless... Oh, were you following the fragrance of wine on the wind? Sure. The sound of your voice is blessings. Oh, that. Between you and me, I breathed a sigh of relief when nobody said their wishes out loud during the toast. That would have really put me in a tough spot. The Animal Archon Barbados doesn't have unlimited power, you know. I had to take a really deep breath to get the winds of the far-flung past blowing. I nearly went blue in the face. Voice, he's grown up so much recently. It's such a joy to see. Suddenly I sound just like an old grandpa. He was lucky to have friends like you ready to support him through all this. I see a kind, gentle soul with a healthy dose of romance and freedom, too. In other words, a true Mondstadter who grew up drinking the water of Cider Lake. You, on the other hand, don't worry, you're the gentlest soul I've ever met. The sound of your... Oh, I've been very busy on that front. I'd long since drunk my fill by Windcoming Day. But, I wasn't counting on everyone bringing out their finest vintage to welcome me. The fragrance alone was so intoxicating. I had no choice but to make room for a few more rounds. Full disclosure, I also secretly hid 2 bottles away for myself at the end.